But why did they hold up your second album, Sony?
I think this around the time there was troubles in paradise, and
Oh,
yes, and I was a casualty of war.
yeah, okay. So I spoke with the lovely ladies of Allure.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yes. Oh wow, you've been talking to everybody.
and they were also 1 minute they were hot, and then yeah, so yeah, it affected a lot of people close to own, yeah, to
Right, exactly.
Oh, wow. How is
Yeah.
that like then for you? Because it's, because I think people from the outside, we don't understand, but I thought I'm a therapist, but what's that like when, you're almost, Mariah's was the golden child and everything, and as she's successful, you're successful, but then this happens and it affects everything around her. How do you manage? How do you?
Like my personality is not one to uh waddle and pity or anything like that. So you just dust yourself off, get up and keep going. And also I have a very grounded family.
Mm.
Again, I really got to say that. So the music industry is one thing, but I can turn this mess off and go home and get me some fish sandwiches and hang out with my
Fish
friends.
sandwiches.
And you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's not that deep for me. I'm in the music industry, but I'm not of the music industry. So and to be honest with you, people sometimes tell me, like, you really have been doing this a long time. I said, you know what? When I really think about it, I really have been doing this a really long time.
Yeah,
And
you
it really is like a blessing when I think about it. But again, I think that is a lot of Mariah. So even though that nonsense happened, and I don't have any ill feelings toward anybody in any of the parties, whatnot, but she really kind of kept me afloat because Mariah didn't have to keep the same people around. But I think because we're friends, and like, it's like family. So we just keep going. He pulled the same thing with her. She's one of the biggest stars in the world, but she went through a little slight period, where they were literally with trying to sabotage her. But we hold each other up and
yeah.
keep going.
And I think, as I said, part of why I do this is to show regular folks like us that even those in the limelight have had challenges, and it was tough at the time, but your resilience and being able to pull through. So it's really
Yeah.
about inspiring others to say, yeah, those can be shot in your face, but you still have to march on. You're signed to Mariah on her own label.
Mhm.
Her and Tommy are breaking up. How do you guys feel the impact on that? Or are you just touring, you've got a top 10, top five song on Billboard 100. So do you like that you guys deal with that? We're just gonna go out there singing, or what was it
Well,
like?
like you just said, rough ends. They were signed to us. They were signed to Sony. So if they're feeling the effects,
Right.
imagine what we're feeling with Tommy and Mariah, and we're with Mariah. Like we're really feeling, because,
Mm-hmm.
like we said, everything is still going. Everything is still going. We're
Mm-hmm.
really just getting started. Like everything is just getting started. We were touring, and
We
only
were in
thing we did, we
Japan.
got a phone call. Right, we got
Wow.
a phone call saying, "Hey, Mariah and Tommy are getting a divorce and it's a little, messy. Don't talk about it. That's it. That's what we were told. So if somebody asks you in the interview, don't talk about it." And even then, we're like sad because we love Tommy, we love
Right.
Mariah, so we know them together. So we're looking at it from that perspective. We're not even thinking career wise what the hell's gonna happen. We're just thinking,
Right.
oh man, oh, okay. Well, we still got to promote. We
Mm-hmm.
still got to do what we have to do. We
Right.
came back from Japan, and the label was gone.
Everything was gone.
Nobody told us like, hey, it's over.
It looked like the
They
building
said,
just went up.
yeah, the
So
same
yeah.
building where we would be running around and having a good time and making memories and all those things. It was gone. Pictures
Right.
down, and we're like, nobody told us anything. So
Yeah.
again, we're coming back thinking, well, we got work to do. We're gonna keep promoting the album. We're gonna keep doing what we have to do. because
There
it's
was
still
nothing to
going.
promote.
Like it's right.
Right.
It was not like it was over. And
Okay,
that's we
but
never. Yeah.
were you guys based in the Sony building in New York?
She actually had her own separate. It was
She had her own
another
separate building. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so it
had
wasn't in the
another place.
Sony
A crave.
headquarters.
It wasn't in this. It wasn't too far, but it wasn't.
It wasn't
in
inside.
the Sony
So,
building.
but then
It was the actual crave office. Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that category.
And somewhere in between
us for even loving us, on which I did miss you with.
What was it like growing up?
She's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple of pieces.
trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No, okay, you're okay.
They don't understand what Jonas Boys and winning all spirits.
Play it.
And all these guys, they all work together.
I mean, I love all different genres.